Little River Studio on the banks of the beautiful St. Johns River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted stringed instruments, presents an hour of live music with Live and Kicking. With your host, Bruce Andersen and the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band.
Welcome, 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 everybody, to Live and Kicking. I am your host, Bruce Andersen, and support for Live and Kicking is provided by goldtone.com. They are a leader in folk instruments, and that includes almost anything you can think of. I mean, guitars, mandolins, banjos, ukuleles, dulcimers, mandolas. The list really is almost endless. So that's goldtone.com, a family-owned business with a focus on quality and price. We have a great show for you. We have Brian Eitniear, and we have Gilo and Royal Blue, and we have an encore from Kelly Jarrard, all wonderful music. I'm going to start off with one song here called Oh Sweet Georgia, and then we will have Brian Eitniear up here. And here we go, Oh Sweet Georgia. Oh, sweet Georgia, how could you be so cruel? I'm here in the jailhouse. I'm waiting for a visit from you. I've used up my last phone call, trying to find out where you are. Maybe they're just being mean, saying you're in some downtown bar. Doesn't have to be this way. Hope you will still be my wife. How could you ever have known that I would take his life? Oh, sweet Georgia, what have you done to me? The judge wasn't kindly to setting this poor boy free. Off to the jailhouse I went. No credit for the time that I spent serving life for you. Saying I love you is not what that meant. It's gonna be lonely in here. Don't know if I can live another night. Dreaming of you is all I have. Help me face the light. Oh, sweet Georgia, what have you done? You broke my heart. Yes, you did. Georgia, look what you made me do. Seeing you with that fella, you know that would make me blue. You said you really didn't care. Could that be a maybe? Could have forgiven everything, though you're having his baby. Doesn't have to be this way. I hope you will still be my wife. How could you ever have known that I would take his life? Oh, sweet Georgia. Thank you. Thank you. Now we're going to have Brian Eitniear come up here. And as he's coming to the stage and setting up, I always like to point out to our listeners that if you go to the website, which is liveandkickingmusic.com, that on there, you will see the information on the artists that are going to be on the show. And this includes their photograph, includes their bio, and most importantly, their web address. So you can hear more of their music and maybe say hi. Speaking of hi, this is Brian Eitniear. Yes. Welcome back.
Hi, Bruce. Good to be back.
It is good to see you again. Now, originally, you were going to be on the show with one of your many bands called Slapback.
Yes.
And so I wasn't sure what form you were going to take.
I wasn't either.
And here you are doing a solo, which is unusual.
You can always count on me showing up.
Well, I've seen you as several different duets. I've seen you in at least 3 bands, maybe more. So
yeah, I like a variety of music.
You too. Now, I should point out, and I love doing this, you're the only poet I know on planet Earth. A living poet that I know. So,
poets are kind of quiet about their work, so maybe you probably knew somebody or know somebody that hasn't really said they are a poet.
Okay.
Maybe.
You mean they hide it? Is that it? They're ashamed?
I don't think they're ashamed. They're just shy,
That's it. Poets are shy. And musicians are
They're
not.
introverts.
Yeah.
Me, I'm both. I'm an introvert and an extrovert, so.
Okay. I'm not sure.
What do you call that? A multivert? I
I
think we just made up a new thing.
Well, that's good. That's good. Speaking of
I'm always doing that.
Speaking of multiverses, what song are you going to do?
This one originally was called Extraordinary World, but now it's called Reflections. Put yourself in the middle of a circle full of love. See yourself in the mirror and reflect upon who you find. The sigh of reflections in this ordinary world. Rain falls from the clouds in the memories of life, then clears up and dries by the afternoon twilight. The sigh of reflections in this extraordinary world. What lives, what gives in the mirrors of your mind? Believe in the seasons, reflections that you find. The sigh of reflections in this extraordinary world. What could be the final answer? Is it lost within the mirrors of time? Where can we start the searching? Should it be within our own mind? Put your love in a mirror to reflect upon on humankind. What lives, what gives in the mirrors of your mind? Believe in the seasons, reflections that you find. The sigh of reflections in this parallel of worlds. Put your love in reflections in this extraordinary world.
Yeah. Yeah. Not bad for a poet.
Thank you. Here's a song that a friend of mine helped me write. His name was Danger. And when you'd go up in Ohio from Bowling Green to Toledo, you might see his name up on a bridge, and it said Danger. And you know that he was there.
No.
It was about, this
No.
song is about a walk that he took, and he had a stone in his shoe, and it reminded him of a song that he should write, so it's called Poor Walk. A poor walk, 3 miles with 2 stones in my shoe, the old street lamps, the ones that gleam so dull, sleeves rolled up, boots rolled down, biding time till I see this town. Hourglass, you're fading fast. Options within my grasp. Doubt's got no place to tell me where to go. What gets in my way? What stands in the door? Moon, you smile at me. Lord, you reach to me. Not much left but sleep. Restless, unruly, wandering. The smell is in the air. Oh, the smell of rare. Biding time till I see this town. Hourglass, you're fading fast. Options within my grasp. Doubt's got no place to tell me where to go. Don't burn bridges, just be there. 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 Saying don't burn bridges, just be there.
Beautiful. Yeah. Yes. Now I've got to ask. This is a gorgeous guitar he's playing. It's a Gresh,
Yes.
but it's white and it has
Yeah.
gold flake trim,
Yes.
and all the hardware is gold plated. I think, right?
Yes, which is your standard Gretsch White Falcon.
A white Falcon.
Yeah.
Now is this a new guitar or
Yeah.
a reissue or?
Well, I saw one in Detroit, and it was a different guitar, and it was blue. And my girlfriend Lisa said, "You don't have a blue guitar," and that was enough peer pressure to just push the button. So they sent it down from Detroit, and it was great. It was beautiful. I got a lot of compliments on it. But then 2 weeks later, I saw the White Falcon in the Guitar Center. So I'm like, how many times do you see a White Falcon that looks brand new in Guitar Center? Never.
Oh,
So
my goodness.
I had to throw it down, and I've been saving my money back since, trying to build up my bank account because they're not cheap.
No.
No.
And I'm sure all the gigs have paid for it already.
From September, no, I think I've got until 2089
Yeah.
that's got to be paid off.
Typical guitar player.
You know, right? You buy a $3,000 guitar, and then you travel 100 miles to pay, to get $50, something like that.
And the $300 car.
Yeah,
that's the
exactly.
old joke, right?
Yeah.
All right, what do you have for us next,
I
sir?
actually have another Danger song. I didn't realize this when I picked them, but it's called New Horizon. I didn't try to do anything, only try to please. Seems like almost everything's bringing me to my knees. I tried to go real far away, not so good to do, 'cause maybe going far away won't bring me back to you. And there's a new horizon smiling just for me. It tried to make me stop crying, but it cured the blind to see. There's a new horizon waiting for me. I didn't give up, I didn't give in, I didn't have the strength before. But now that you know that you're the one bringing me to my door, I tried to go real far away, not so good to do, 'cause maybe going far away won't bring me back to you. And there's a new horizon smiling just for me. It tried to make me stop crying, but it cured the blind to see. There's a new horizon waiting for me. And there's a new horizon smiling just for me. It tried to make me stop crying, but it cured the blind to see. There's a new horizon waiting for me. Yeah, there's a new horizon waiting for me.
That is Brian Eitniear. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Brian. That was wonderful. That was absolutely wonderful. Now we have two gentlemen, and how I found these two guys is really, it's amazing how we find different artists. But in this case, I was just looking at Google News, and they have various headlines across the top of the web page. And let's see, we're missing the two artists. I think they left the house. Let's get them up to the stage here. Here they go. Anyway, I happen to be looking at Google News, and the right-hand side, they had these different headlines. And one of the headlines was Gilo and Royal Blue perform at, I forget the name of the festival. And I said, I know that festival. That's not too far away. And so I looked them up, And they were kind enough to say, yeah, we'll give it a try. And then next thing I know, they're on the show. This is Gilo and Royal Blue. Yes. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Now, once again, a lot of mysteries about these two. So I reached out to Gilo and I asked him, for example, where he's from. And so what the answer I got was somewhere in Europe, but mainly in England. And that, of course, that raised my suspicions a little bit. And we've narrowed it down. We are kinship. He is Swedish, and my parents were Norwegian. So here we are, miles away from both. So, how are you guys doing?
We're very well, thank you. And thank you for having us on your show.
Yep. Now, Royal Blue is also known as Scott, right?
Yes, that's
Yes.
true. That's true. So nice here. Thank you.
And Scott, you sound like you've had some classical training.
Classical guitar. This is a nylon string guitar. Also nylon electric guitar, but nylon string.
Ah.
My fingernails.
That sounds absolutely gorgeous. Oh, beautiful. What are you guys going to start off with? What are you going to be your first
We're
song?
going to start off with a song called Something Cool, which is also the name of our debut album. It's a
cool.
song from, I think, the 1950s. Originally, it was done by June Christie. It's quite an obscure jazzy song, but for some reason it struck a chord with me, and it's often the song that we open our shows with when we perform together, so one of our favorites.
Beautiful.
Something cool. I'd like to order something cool. It's so warm here in town, and the heat gets me down. Yes, I'd like something cool. Why, it's nice to simply sit and rest a while. Now I know it's a shame I can't think of your name, but I remember your smile. I don't ordinarily drink with strangers. I guess I usually drink alone. But you were so awfully nice to ask me, and I'm so terribly far from home. Do you like how I'm dressed? I must admit it's very old, but it's simple and neat. It's just right for this heat. Save those furs for the cold. A cigarette? No, I don't smoke them as a rule. But I'll have one. It might be fun with something cool. I bet you couldn't imagine that I once had a house with so many rooms you couldn't count them all. I'll bet you couldn't imagine I had 15 different beaux that begged and begged to take me to a ball. And I know you couldn't picture me that time I went to Paris in the fall. And who would think that whom I love would be so handsome or so tall. Well, it's true. It's just a memory I have. One I almost forgot, 'cause the weather's so hot, and I'm feeling so bad about a date. Oh, wait, I'm such a fool. He's just a guy who stopped to buy me something cool.
Oh, beautiful. Yes. Yes, very nice, very nice. Now, is that something you wrote, or is that...
No, that's a fairly obscure jazz standard or jazz song but from the mid-1950s, I think.
Oh, my goodness.
Been covered a few times, but not by too many artists.
Well, it's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. All right, the next song we'd like to sing. So one thing Scott and I do is we take songs, mostly songs that are already stuck in the back of my head, because I find it quite hard to drill in new things. So we take songs that are already somewhere in there and give them a bit of a twist with the different influences that Scott and I each, that inform each Scott and my musicalities. And so this next one, you may not recognize it. In fact, originally it's from Cabaret by Kander and Ebb, the musical, but we've put a little pick-in twist on it to give it a little bit of our own style. So I hope you will enjoy I Don't Care Much by Kander and Ebb. I don't care much, go or stay. I don't care very much either way. Hearts grow hard on a windy street. Lips grow cold with the rent to meet. So if you kiss me, if we touch, warning's fair. I don't care very much. I don't care much, go or stay. I don't care very much either way. Words sound false when your coat's too thin. Feet don't walk when the roof caves in. So if you kiss me, if we touch, warning's fair. I don't care very much. I don't care much, go or stay. I don't care very much either way. Hearts grow hard on a windy street. much.
Oh, wow. Now, I got to say, you're both classically trained, I'm gathering, right?
Sort of. I was thrown in the deep end as a young man. I accompanied my best friend to an audition, which she didn't get. And I figured, well, I'm here, I may as well audition. So I sang my little heart out. The walls shook. I never made that happen with my voice before. And they were very impressed. So I got the part, and I had some big boots to fill. And they sent me off to China, and I spent a month touring a major national tour of China, performed in the Great Hall of the People and all sorts of extraordinary venues. They laid out the red carpet, and I got quite a taste for it, really. Then they invited me to do the similar thing in national tour of Japan. And so between one country and the other, I cut my teeth in front of hundreds of thousands of people. It was terrifying, but I had a great time, and so did the audience, and it was very encouraging. And I've not really shut up since then.
Well, we are so glad to have you on the show. We really are.
Really, it's our pleasure. So then the next song we have, we wanted to do something with a little bit of a different flavor. Again, we wanted to take a song that perhaps you might be familiar with and give it a little unexpected twist. So this is an acoustic samba of a song that was never an acoustic samba. Let's see how it goes. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when the day is done, that's what I mean. And this whole world is a new world, and a whole world for me. And I'm feeling good. Stars, when you shine, you know what I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, and a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling good.
Gilo and Royal Blue. Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. We are going to have back up the end, of course, for our grand finale. Now, in the meantime, this, the pleasure is all ours. Here's a delightful young lady named Kelly Jarrard. She's had classical training. She actually graduated with honors from Clayton State University with a bachelor's degree in music, and she's performed in many of the Disney venues as well. Well, enough said. Here's Kelly
This is a song
Jarrard.
about wasting time. You live out your life all, in the right ways. So this is called Time. Hope you like it. Still feels the same. Nothing else has changed. Another day trying to get out of bed. Time moves slowly as I wait at the days of living days. I'm not sure what's going on in my head. I need an answer. I need a sign. I need the pennies to align. Time is not something to waste. I better get myself back on my feet and just ride to a different place. Don't you know that life can be so sweet? Yeah. Da-da-da. All right now, yeah. What is this grief taking over me? There's no need for the negativity. 'Cause when your life is as lucky as mine, it's just silly to whine and silly to cry. Can't you see you're only hurting yourself back if you just stop overthinking and you learn to relax? Time is not something to waste. I better get myself back on my feet and just ride to a different place. Don't you know that life can be so sweet? Today is tomorrow, tomorrow is today. Go on and make your move before you're old and gray. Sure, life can be somewhat a gambling game. Put your best foot forward, step up to the plate. Time is not something to waste. I better get myself back on my feet and just ride to a different place. Don't you know that life can be so sweet? Yeah, oh, time, oh, it's not something to waste. I better get myself back on my feet and just ride to a different place. Don't you know that life can be so sweet? Yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Don't you know life can be so sweet?
Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
That is great.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you. All right, so the next song I'm going to play is, this is a Christmas song I wrote last year when it was a little bit warmer. It's actually very cold in Florida right now. So this is like my Florida-inspired Christmas song. It's kind of for someone who is tired of all the hot weather. You're not really in the mood. You don't. It doesn't feel like Christmas when it's hot outside. It feels like summertime. Flamingos and umbrella straws in your drinks. It's just like so. So yeah, this is called Summer Christmas. that time of year again. Pretty lights and caroling. Well, I can't seem to get in the spirit, 'cause it's hot outside and I've had enough of it. Oh, Santa, please make snow on our palm trees and turn the ocean into an icy skating rink. Don't want another hot summer Christmas, I just want a cold winter day. When it comes to making snowmen, I ain't got nowhere to play. Baby, it ain't cold outside and I ain't satisfied. Don't want another hot summer Christmas. When I hear waves crashing on the beach, I pretend that it is Santa's sleigh bells ringing. Sea breeze blowing through my hair. What if reindeer started flying through the salty air? 'Tis the season. I really want to know if I can make sand angels until they turn to snow. Don't want another hot summer Christmas, I just want a cold winter day. When it comes to making snowmen, I ain't got nowhere to play. Baby, it ain't cold outside and I ain't satisfied. Don't want another hot summer Christmas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do, do, do. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, hot dog, don't want another hot summer Christmas. I just wanna go in today. When it comes to making snowmen, I ain't got nowhere to play. Baby, it ain't cold outside and I ain't satisfied. Don't want another hot summer Christmas. Oh, well, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since ain't no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Oh, that is good. That is good. That is good. Now, I gotta ask you another question. Since
Sure.
We stole you from Atlanta. That's good. You graduated with honors from Clayton State University
Yes,
with a
sir.
bachelor's degree in music and a focus in vocal performance. Now, what were your plans? That's not a lot of people go to college to major in music, especially not that specific.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I figured out that music was what I wanted to do. So I wasn't sure what exactly I was going to do with music, but I figured, majoring in music is probably the best choice for me because it was my favorite thing in the world. So, I don't know. And I did a lot of classical stuff. So, when you're in college doing music vocal performance, you're doing a lot of, like, opera and you're doing a lot of like arias.
You actually sang opera.
Yeah, I sure did. I was in a couple of operas in college.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's definitely a whole different vibe than this.
Yes, a little bit.
Yeah.
So you're living the dream then.
I am living the dream. Yeah, I'm living the music dream. It's great.
That's fantastic. What are you going to play for us now?
Okay, so I'm going to end it with a little nice chill kind of song. This is a song that I wrote called Leave So Soon. I actually wrote the song on piano, and I'm converting it on guitar now. And this is also, I wouldn't say this is my Christmas, it used to be my Christmas song, but it has nothing to do with Christmas, but it's a wintry song, so it gives you this chilly feel in the air. So this is called Leave So Soon. Slip on my coat, step outdoors to see, breath in the air, the weather's so fair, so serene, and walking past bare trees makes me think of how I would be if you were not around for me. As I stopped by your place, you answered the door with smiles of grace. We went out for brunch and we talked until lunch and reminisced of the days we'll have to erase. And as my happiness dies, he lives much in a pie. Oh, I can see that your love for me is blooming white. Till you have to leave so soon. You see, tonight we'll dance with only the light from the moon. So tell me, why do you have to leave so soon? But before you head out, won't you spend some time with me? It's not enough to get a kiss on this cold cheek. For me is blooming white till you have to leave so soon. You see, tonight we'll dance with only the light from the moon. So tell me, why do you have to live so soon? Your love for me is blooming. Why do you have to leave so soon? You see, tonight we'll dance with only the light from the moon. So tell me, why do you have to leave so soon?
Oh, Kelly Jarrard, yes. Beautiful. Now, we managed to talk Brian Eitniear coming back here and filling in the gap at the end here. All right, Brian, what do you have for us?
All right, I got a coming of age song that was co-written by a buddy of mine, John McGurty. We call him Chopper. And it's called Stealing the Feeling. Yesterday, long ago, when I was 17, I sold my bike and bought me a car. Took out the girl up the street. We get drunk and we both laugh. We didn't make no plans. Down by the lake, I turned out the lights. She made me feel like a man, like a man. She seemed to understand. When you're young, they got big plans for you. When you're young, they criticize all that you do. When you're young, they say your dreams won't work because they've been there before. Can't they see how that hurts when they're stealing? Stealing the feeling in your heart when they're stealing. Stealing the feeling, night and day, they'll tear you apart. Now I'm just a musician on the road in my room. I never knew what lonely was until I met you. You're just like that girl I knew when I was 17. And even though we've never kissed, we make love in my dreams, in my dreams. Just like a movie scene. When you're young, they got big plans for you. When you're young, they criticize all that you do. When you're young, they say your dreams won't work because they've been there before. Can't they see how that hurts when they're stealing? Stealing the feeling in your heart when they're stealing. Stealing the feeling, night and day, they'll tear you apart. Stealing the feeling in your heart. Stealing the feeling, night and day, they'll tear you apart.
Yes. Sadly, that brings us to the end of our show, where we do our grand finale. And this is, of course, will the circle be unbroken? I was standing by my window on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the horse come rolling for to carry my love away. Everybody, will the circle be unbroken? By and by, there's a better on my waiting in the sky, in the sky. Take it, Brian.
Well, I went back home, home was lonely. Well, my mother, she was gone. And all my family, there was crying for our home.
Brian Eitniear, to Gilo and Royal Blue, and to the encore from Kelly Jarrard. Thank you all so much.
Thank you for listening.
And as we always say, the best music is live. Go out there, please, and support your local musicians. They will really appreciate it. And we appreciate you listening to this show. And before next time, we hope you'll go to the website liveandkickingmusic.com and check out the information on the artist you just heard, as well as who'll be on the show next time. And also, if you can, join the mailing list to get the music joke of the week every Saturday. Until next time, thank you so very, very much, and goodbye.